Hello, 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 my darlings. I am so excited. I am so excited. It is so. I'm late tonight. But I'm so excited to be here. I have so much to tell you. Oh my goodness, people, everything I've been talking about. This right here, super aging. This right here, the well-lived life. You know, when it happens to you, I'm almost in tears. When it happens to you, when things happen to you, you just like, it happened to me. I'm trying to tell you how to have this life so you have a great life. And then something happens that just like, wow, it happened for me. It pays to give. You know, I tell you, giving, if I haven't told you, giving is receiving. I'm so excited I don't even have it together like this. I can't tell you. Giving is receiving. So right before it was time for me to do my show, I got a text. My friend said, I want you to look at something. I said, okay, let me look at it. And it was Country Wayne and Shay with Shannon. So I already looked at Shannon before because he was with Cat Williams. I was thinking, okay, I'm just gonna look at it. People, here's a young man from the middle of Georgia. I didn't know anything about a Country Wayne. Some of y'all may know Country Wayne. What he had to say, how he spoke, it gave me that extra push. I need to do what I'm doing. To let me know what I'm doing, what God told me, what I'm doing, what I'm pouring out here. My enthusiasm for you and me, my enthusiasm to get us going. I'm telling you, it was my shot in the arm. I thank you for putting that text to me. I thank you. I will call your name, but then everybody would know. So, why? Let me just tell you a few things that he said. Then I'm going with what I said, and then I just got so much to tell you, and I want to tell you in a short time. So one of the things he said, the last thing he said on the Country Wayne and Shannon Johnson, just stop and look at it. These interviews are an hour, 2 hours long. You say, I don't have that kind of time. You got that kind of time. You have that kind of time. When it comes time to giving you and some other thoughts, some enthusiasm, some methods, some methodology, some ideas, anything that's give you that juice. We're talking about that juice in the well-lived life. Get your juice. Somebody can help you get your juice going. Then please watch Country Wayne. Now it's not for everybody. I got to think about my church people. Okay, so he doesn't curse, but he does talk, Anyway, Country Wayne and Shannon, Shay. Put that down. The last thing he said, I laughed. You don't know when you don't know. I played Monopoly with my daughter when she was young. We had board game time. And she beat me all the time. And he talked about how, he has a vast amount of wealth, but he was good at Monopoly. And I said, you know what? My daughter used to beat me all the time. And I used to say, well, I would get mad. I didn't want to play. I had to pay on, what's that first one? On the board. That's not a whole lot of money, but she put a hotel. She would buy these first. You know me, I wanted to buy Park Place over here. Evelyn bought, the first one, I can't think right now. She bought all them. So when you had to start with them. She put a hotel on it, and then she got her some utilities. Play Monopoly with your kids. Play Monopoly with each other. And that, because it does something for you. That's number one. Then Country Wayne talked about believing in yourself, loving yourself. I have a friend, I know y'all get tired of me calling his name. I'm going to call his name tonight. It's a student. You hear me talk about that I taught, an older student. Yes, he's an older student. His name is L. Cornell Pearson. He used to say, I love myself. He said, you got to love on yourself. Country Wayne said, if you love on yourself and believe in yourself, that's all you got to have. Don't love you. I love Georgianne. The first time I said that, I was like, whoa. All this time I didn't love Georgianne? All this time I loved you. All this time I loved you. All this time I helped you. All this time I did that for you because I believe in giving is receiving. I would just do it. But I would put myself last, and I think that's the maternal part of us. As women, I don't know. But I switched that up and said, If I don't feel well, I'm not doing it. If I don't this, I'm not doing it. And my whole, something happened. I have a song called Something Happened Today. You know, I put my songs out because I love Georgianne. And I want the songs to go out there and be out there. Okay, I'm talking so much. I'm so excited because I needed to hear somebody say what I've been saying to myself. Somebody believe in themselves to just make it happen. I need a little help. I need a little help. If I can I need a little help because he has a crew of people. And I'm pretty good over here with my setup. You see it's still low because I haven't had Cornell come over here and he was the one that tightened it up. And then the other person came over here, I forgot to tell him to untighten it and raise it up. So I just need that. I can't untighten this thing. I just can't. But other than that, you know, and I need somebody to help me with the analytics. But other than that, I am just so happy to be doing this. I was doing it with my phone. And then you see I got all this. You see, you just got to believe in yourself. One of the things he said, he believed in himself and he loves himself. I want you to be the same way. You came to this earth. You raised your hand and said, I can do the job. You have been sitting around watching. This is what I heard today. Wait a minute, I'm talking so fast. I heard another thing. I heard there are people who watch the game and there are people who are in the game. There are people who watch people do stuff and there are people who do stuff. I remember feeling badly. Listen to me now. This is how people mess you up. I remember feeling badly because people told me I did too much. And I used to say, oh my God, I do too much. I took all that in. You know, I told you about the breast cancer. I wanted to sing so badly. And I talked myself out of it. I was a model. You look at me. I look back here. At some point, I had some looks. I was tall and slim, and I modeled in Canada. When I came to Atlanta to try to model, it didn't work. In the 60s, nobody was trying to find a tall, skinny black woman from Gary, Indiana, who's married to model. And plus, I was married, and it wasn't proper. It's always proper. Everything was proper. And so, I didn't model. And I think about it now, all I had to do was go from Canada, to Paris. I did go from Canada to Paris. I did. I went from Canada to school, and the next year, Addie Harris and her sister, and I got to find out other people that went. I said, I'm going to Paris. You all can go with me. Because I knew what I was going to do, because I was a French teacher. But I could have gone on over there and been a model. Donald Hubbard was over there. I saw Donald when I went over there. God sent me all kind of stuff. I just skipped over it. What was proper? What was correct? Not what was in here. What here, I'm telling you, I'm trying to catch the 35, the 45, the 55-year-old, because you can still be in whatever quarter you in and still make something happen. Look at this quarter. I'm in my final quarter. I'm in my last quarter. But my enthusiasm is still here. But you can tell by my eyes I'm about to cry because I want you to know. I want you to understand. I want you to understand you can still do it. Don't waste your time with people who are not on your page. Drop them. Oh, I hung with people. Oh, I was just so glad to be there. I was glad. Oh, she invited me. I was just so glad. I want, because I admired them so much. And I didn't know, they admired me too, because I was always there. I was the yes woman. And it threw me a crumb. And I would take my little crumb and be okay with it, because it was all right with me, because I wasn't doing what I wanted to do anyway. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. If everybody on your level is doing the same thing, that's not your level. Those are not your people. And don't be all right when people say, I remember somebody saying, well, you need to go to this meeting. I said, no, I don't. I don't need to go. Whether that meeting is not going to do anything that's going to make better for Georgianne. That's when you start loving yourself. It's not going to do anything for Georgianne, then why am I there? I remember looking around Cosmopolitan. That was a magazine back in the day. You all don't know anything about it. But Cosmopolitan. I remember Cosmopolitan said, look around, see who's with you at these events. If you don't see anybody you admire at the event, wrong event. Wrong event. I don't need to be with anybody that's just all they want to do is be. I love you. Be at home. You want to be at home? I love you. I'll come by and see you at the house. I'll bring you some ice cream. What you want, baby? I'll bring you some. Bye. But you know, that's not my. I don't need to hear that. That's not what I'm getting. I need to hear, and then say, well, you too old. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? There is no age limit on anything in this earth, on this earth. There is no age limit. I don't want my 35-year-old, my 45-year-old, my 55-year-old, my 65-year-old to miss what I miss. You think I'm here to tell you what I miss? I got my books, but we ain't doing the books today. Joy Jan missed so much. I missed being in movies. I missed being in plays. I had the entree to New York. People will turn your dreams into nightmares. So what else did he say? He said, be the best you can. This right here, you said, well, I don't like you ain't got to like nothing I like, please. I used to think, oh, what you think? No. This is what I think. This is what I think today. And so, why she got that on? Really? Put on what you want to put on. Fix you the way you want to fix you. Go where you want to go. Get you a plan. 35, 45, 65. You about to retire. And you're behind and have a plan. What in the world were you doing that last month at work? That last month I was 52 when I left Delta Airlines. Mm-hmm. And I had a plan. And the plan was to be, do you know that I worked at Delta Airlines and I retired from the training department? Training department with people who had to learn how to keep the business going, complimentary, how to respond. I still know all that. Oh, you think I was the teacher? I see it out there every day. I could go right now and be somebody's trainer. Sometimes I want to volunteer. Can I just volunteer? Y'all don't have to pay me no money. Just let me come in, because your business sucks. You need a Joy Jan. Oh my goodness. But I don't. Anyway, what else he say? Help. Oh, I know. This is my statement. Be still and know that I am God. Oh, I got some stories to tell you. I got just a short time. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I'm God. Mm-hmm. He says, help is on the way. If you just don't. So my daughter would like me to be still today because I overstepped my boundaries today doing something. I didn't like it. So I didn't take my own advice on this. But be still and know that I am God. Help us on the way. Anyway, that's what he said. That's some of what he said. So let me tell you something else. Not only did I get with him, Les Brown. Now, I've been hearing about Les Brown since he was married to Gladys Knight. I think that's what it was. But today, my friend, Jarvis Jones. Y'all need to have a Jarvis Jones in your life. She sent me a Les Brown tape. That was this morning. Has my computer worked yet? No. At Clark Atlanta? No. Do I have everything I want? No. It's all right. But it's okay because I'm going to let that computer sit right there. I'm going to let it sit there. I let it sit there today. I'm going to let it sit there tomorrow. There's one thing about it. They need something from me. If they don't get that working, I can't give it to them. I'm willing to do everything I need to do because I love teaching. I love teaching. I got something going on now that they're writing about. And I'm so happy to respond and get them to think about something else. Anyway, You know how I am. But anyway, let me tell you what he said. He talked about live life like a warrior. I said, that's me. That's what Les Brown talked about. I said, I need to get some new vocabulary. Because all of this, super agent, the well-lived life, Les Brown, Georgianne, Kountry Wayne, my friends that are telling me, sending me Jarvis Jones, people who are giving me these ideas and, keeping me on point with helping you. Because the YouTube community, to me, that's what we're supposed to be doing. We are supposed to be making sure you get something out there that they don't give you on network TV. And that you're talking to somebody. You're looking at somebody number one, and somebody that's been through something. I've been through something. I share my cancer stories for the cancer patients out there. I share my cancer stories for the cancer patient out there who's trying to get up out that bed. I share my cancer stories for the cancer patient that just found out that she got breast cancer or he got breast cancer. I got colon cancer. She got colon cancer. They got colon cancer. I share my stories for what I don't have it, colon cancer now. I don't have breast cancer now. But I had cancer 3 times, 3 different chemos. And I share my stories. So I can tell you what Les Brown said. Live like a warrior. Walk by faith and not by sight. And where am I going with that? Oh my God. My God, my God. I got up this morning. I said, Lord, let me tell y'all something. I never, ever believed. I heard it. I'm going to say I didn't believe it. But I heard it. When people say, God put money in the bank for me. So I got up this morning. I'm not a rich woman. Not even close to. I don't ask anybody for anything. Or if I owe somebody, I'm still trying to pay them. And so I don't have a lot. But I have everything. I have everything I want. I have everything I need. When you add my income to somebody else, they say, well, I got more money than you. But you're not richer than me. I'm very rich. Because God takes care of me. He does. So my spirit said, do not call these people and do not tell these people that you don't have the money. I said, what you talking about? What's that man used to say? What you talking about, Wallace, or something like that? And I said, oh, I don't know what God is talking about. I don't know what voice is that. I got on the phone. I said, you know what? I have it, but I'm gonna have to pay you such and such. And they said, oh, that's all right, Dr. Thomas, it's okay. I said, so I don't want to come out. And they said, oh, that's all right. I did not believe ever that God would put money in your checking account. So somebody else called. I said, wait a minute. Oh, I was hot by then. I said, let me just check. I said, let me just go to my bank account. Because I know blah, 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 blah. The man said, ma'am, you still there? I went to my bank account. I couldn't talk. He said, ma'am, you still there? I said, I tell you what, let me call you back. I can't believe my own. I said, what is that money doing in the bank? Where did it come from? I ask what? Ask. You have not, because what? So then this evening, I got the mail. And I saw the letter. And I said, what that letter's all about. The letter explained why I had money in the bank. I was done. I'm going to tell you that God is a good God. For real. just for real. I knew it was good because look at me, 3 cancers. But to know that Les said it to me this morning, live life like a warrior. Live life like a warrior. And then you would send me somebody I didn't know called Kountry Wayne. And he's talked about his life. But how he always knew. He always knew. See, what I tell you about this? This, what? Controls this. The sad part is I have on black today. Yes, I do. Have on my pearls. Because I went to an Omega. You heard about her on the news. Beautiful woman. Beautiful husband. Her husband was the first. Nobody even talks about this. I think I just need to do a show on him. The first black man I know to own his own car rental at the airport. Joe Lachey. She was a Delta. I spoke for her. I want her to be a Delta. I spoke for her. And so she's gone on to glory. Beautiful person. So we had an Omega service today. That's why I have on the black. I need you to look at what's happening. Les Brown said, raise the bar for yourself. Today, I raised the bar for myself because nobody can tell me. Next time I hear somebody say, God put money in the bank, I'm going to jump up and shout. I shouted all over the house today. I did. Those of you who are new, I don't have any teeth right here. And if you go back and listen to my other videos, you'll find out why. And somewhere along the way, we're going to get some. All the things that's wrong and all the things that happened to me, I could be without teeth. I can tell you some chemo stories you don't want to hear. But today, I'm just excited about this right here. This right here. You got to love the journey. We're out here. We're super aging. We're getting older without getting old. And how's that? And why is that? And why are we able to do that? Because we're loving ourselves. We're warriors. We're finding our juice, according to Dr. McGarry. We're finding our juice. We're moving. We're making life. Life is about movement. We're finding our way. I'm proud of my person in Great Britain for getting up. Getting up. You got to get up. You got to get up. I'm proud of you got to be courageous also. This is being courageous. How you gonna get up here with no teeth and tell people and talk to people about life when you've been through hell, stuff that's going on in your life? It takes some extra courageousness, but I know I'm supposed to do it. I know I'm supposed to do it. I have 9 songs out there. 9, I think it's right. 1 a cappella, just out there. 1 hasn't been sung yet, but I have them out there. How is that? Because I believe in my music. Now, I'm not Taylor Swift, I'm not Beyonce. I got that. But I close my eyes tomorrow. Somebody gonna click on Amazon and listen to some song written and produced and lyrics by Georgianne Thomas, Myra Pierce, Tori. I gotta get her last name. I know her name. And Tafasi, Jeremy Johnson. People who helped me. Listen to me right now. Listen to me right now. Life moves on. Whatever that was, let it go. You see back there? That's the other Georgianne. This Georgianne. Get you a new attitude. Listen to that music that said, I got a new attitude. Well, who sang that song? Patti LaBelle? Be a risk taker. This is what Les Brown said. He said all these things. Be a risk taker. Be a warrior. Love yourself. These videos on YouTube, you can sit right on your phone. You don't have to have the TV. You don't have to get up. You could be right in the bed. You could be just like me with my phone. I have my phone just like this all the time with something on it. That's why I'm late coming to you tonight. I could not stop listening to that young man. This is a young man. Kountry Wayne. Kountry. From the middle of Georgia somewhere. I can relate to them country boys. I can. Let me tell you something, and I don't mean to diminish him by saying boy. It's country boys, we say that. But he's from the country. Nothing like him. He's committed. He was committed. He had a vision. You got a vision. You're committed. But I like the way my daughter did this. Thank you, Evelyn. But you got this going on. You got all this going on. Other people, stop it. Be still and know that I'm God. Be still and know that I'm God. Know your worth. I talked about that, knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing who you really are, knowing God sent you here to do some things. Oh, I'm fired up tonight. I could be a Baptist preacher or some kind of preacher. I won't say Baptist. Because I want you to understand. I want you to understand that you are a warrior. You are here. God sent you here. You asked to come here, rather. You need to get into your purpose. You know what your purpose is. It takes courage, and you have it. Quit sitting on it. Quit waiting for somebody to approve. You're beautiful. You're absolutely beautiful. You're smart. You know what to do. Now, why are you not doing it? Be like me. Be in love. Like I'm in love with you. I tell you all the time, I love you. And what else do I tell you? I love you. And you can't do anything about it.